Sup snakes, today's video is the day the embargo has dropped and we can officially discuss Starfield. So I'm just going to play some gameplay from the game for you and talk about this game, but to give you a hint of where this initial takes review is going, this is a bop. And I can say that pretty confidently, having played this game for the last 2 weeks or so. So without further ado, like, subscribe, and let's get into it. There is truly something for everyone in this game, whether it's surveying, scanning, adjusting and building your ship, building outposts, and everything in between. There's something for everyone here. With a game this massive, it can feel almost daunting at how much you can do. So if you're just starting out, which many of you are, I recommend doing the main quest. It will get you a lot of skills and XP. There are things that you need moving forward. This will set you up pretty solid for that. And it will allow you to focus on the things you want to focus on. I know it's super compelling and easy to want to go to a new star system very early on and just do everything, but do that main quest, y'all. I think that this is Bethesda's crowning achievement. If Todd Howard wanted to retire tomorrow, he could, easily. I haven't played a game like this from Bethesda in years, and not to say the other Bethesda titles aren't amazing. I'm a Bethesda-focused creator, so I obviously like Bethesda games, but this is it, y'all. Now, it has, of course, their quirks that we would normally expect from Bethesda games, from NPCs with floating eyeballs and NPCs running into the line of fire. Your companions will do that. I do think it is improving with every update, but it has happened. But this is a level of bug Bethesda I've never seen before, and by that I mean almost little to no bugs. The biggest issue I've had was the game occasionally crashing, and that has been somewhat mitigated with all the patches. Actually, not somewhat, very mitigated with all the patches they've released since we got the initial copy. And I'm honestly pretty amazed. This game is incredibly stable out the gate, and I think they're very confident in it being stable as well. So beyond the Bethesda quirks that we have come to expect, which again, very minimal, this game has a lot to it. I seriously mean a lot. It also has built on every previous Bethesda title. Seriously, everything Bethesda has done has been building to this moment. There's so many things reminiscent of previous games, and we'll get into that further later on. It is so good. The depth of characters is something we really haven't seen since Skyrim, in my opinion. Obviously, we have some characters with great depth in Fallout 4, but this game takes it up to the next level, and I wasn't fully expecting it. I was expecting it to be good, of course, but this good? There's Easter eggs, there's charm, there's so much of what we have come to expect from Bethesda within this game, and they did not disappoint. At no point did I feel like the game was lacking any environmental storytelling, which I know some people were worried about with this game. I don't think you need to worry. There is a lot going on here. There's signs and posters on the walls. There's funny little quirks that you're going to find as you move through this game from... I don't want to spoil anything, and I won't, but there is so much environmental storytelling in this game, and it doesn't feel empty. Of course, barren planets are going to feel empty, but there's still things to discover within those as well. The exploration is something we would expect from Bethesda RPG, but it goes so much beyond just the exploring a flat world. Obviously, this is taking you into space. Not only are you exploring individual planets and moons, but you're exploring the star systems they are within and the greater network of stars that those are within. And it is overwhelming, but it's beautiful. The wonder I felt looking up at the sky as a kid and wondering what was out there is something that is touched on so deeply in this game. It made me feel that excitement of looking at the sky again, and I think that's what they were trying to capture in creating this game. Seriously, it's very cool. I know I'm hype, y'all, but dang, did it make me excited to just go into space, to look at the stars, to exist in the universe. It made me feel so cool. It honestly feels like it's also 50 games rolled into one, and it's kind of hard to choose what you're going to focus on. Do you want to focus on your outposts, your shipbuilding, or just pure space exploration, dogfighting? You know, the kind with spaceships, for full clarity there, doing side quests, doing main quests, and like so much more, so much more. The leveling system is clean and smooth. The mapping is wonderful. There's shortcuts you will discover as time goes on, and I will make some tips and tricks videos coming out in the next weeks or so to get you kind of on that level where you can understand the ways to streamline it even better. But it seriously is such a smooth game and interface. The traveling system has been streamlined, guys, so streamlined from previous Bethesda titles. You can look at a star system or quest item that you want to do and chart a course and go, so long as your ship is equipped to go that far. Otherwise, you can puddle jump, which is another way of traveling within this game, but it's so smooth. It's so smooth. I thought initially when I started playing this game that you would have to take off and then chart your course. But no, you can be on a planet running around, chart your course, and the game will take off, jump, and get you to the next planet all in one. There's no doing one step and then the other and then the other. It's very smooth interface. And as you build up your ship and improve your capabilities, different skill sets will help you do even more. And there were so many elements I see being pulled from previous games, and it's something that's so interesting, but Bethesda has been giving us Starfield. Seriously, they've been giving us Starfield without us even knowing it for the last 10 years. I'm not even kidding. They have been giving us elements of this game for 10 years. It's wild. If you have been playing 76, Skyrim, Fallout 4, these were the testing grounds of the features that went into Starfield. And because of that, it comes out smooth and polished on the other side. The gameplay is clean. It's so easy to just pick up and go. Choose your path, obviously. That's a big part of it, because you will need skills to do these different things. But just pick up and go. I'm personally a huge fan of surveying. It's a huge chunk of what I've been doing, and it actually forced me to put the main quest on the back burner. It's easy to forget about how much there is to do in this game, and depending on the player you're choosing to be, you have a lot of options. I'd foresee a lot of players realizing they haven't done something cool even with 50 hours of gameplay because they've been so focused on doing the one thing that they have wanted to do. And that's why Starfield has a broad appeal that will really reach across different lanes of gaming. And overall, I think this is Game of the Year. I think this is Bethesda's game of their tenure. Not even kidding. The hype was real. No one was blowing smoke. And staying quiet during this embargo was the hardest thing I have had to do. Okay, no, I know I'm exaggerating a little bit, but obviously I've had some hard things in life. I had cancer, but seriously, this was up there for one of the hardest things I've had to do. Every comment where I saw people critiquing bugs, and when I wasn't really experiencing that many, every comment I saw people saying that the worlds were minimal and empty when that's not the experience I was getting. Every critique about it was something I wanted to address this whole time, because this is a full universe with so much to do and discover and so much environmental storytelling. It was frustrating the heck out of me to see what people were commenting and not being able to respond to them. Because what this boils down to is that Bethesda created a fantastic game that so many people will love and cherish. So my first impressions of this game is amazing. I love it. And I can fully expect Todd Howard to release it over and over again for the next 13 years. And I get it. So with that, I welcome you into the Starfield. I hope you enjoy this game as much as I have, and I hope you keep an eye out for my channel. I'm going to be continuing to post gameplay without me talking, and with me talking, tips and tricks, cooking videos, so much more. And I can't wait to see what you discover and experience with this, and I am glad to welcome you to the Starfield. Thanks so much for watching. I am going to drop the other half of this gameplay just alone. Keep an eye out for that, and with that, have a safe and wonderful day in the Starfield.